Hey everybody, this is Klaus from Plant-Based News in rainy London. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about athletes who not only refuse to believe that vegans can be healthy, but go a step further by refusing to train them. First up is movement coach and internet personality IDO Portal, who revealed his feelings about the vegan diet in an interview on the channel Raw Bras in 2013.
I cannot promote that, and I actually refuse to work with vegans. In some level, I refuse to work with them. You want to become the sorcerer? Eat a vegan diet. You want to become the warrior or the hunter? You eat meat. I can be rude. I can have a dirty mouth. I'm not politically correct always, and I will say things very directly.
I don't know if you heard that clip, but he basically just alluded to the idea that by eating meat gives him a kind of hunter-warrior mentality, which allows him to be rude and swear a lot, as if these are characteristics that humans should strive for. It makes no sense. Next up on the list is the late Charles Poliquin, who's commonly known as the Strength King. The Olympic athlete coach insisted that being a high-performance athlete on a vegan diet is impossible, and had only seen athletes kicked off teams as a result of making the switch. He even said that vegans have lower IQs and that by going vegan, you actually lower your IQ.
Have you trained vegan athletes that...
No, impossible. People who choose veganism have lower IQs. People who go vegan lower their IQs.
Anyway, next up on our list is the self-proclaimed health and fitness guru, Vince Del Monte, who said this about the vegan diet back in 2015.
I refuse to work with anybody who is a plant-based eater if their goal is to build muscle, improve health, to do anything, period, to lose fat. To be honest, I feel like you're wasting my time.
Vince didn't believe that anything was possible on a vegan diet, and I guess the best example of how he was wrong was a couple of years later when the Game Changers documentary came out. The work put in by James Wilks, the co-producer and face of the Game Changers, however, was still not enough to convince another character, Joe Rogan, of the benefits of consuming a whole food, plant-based diet.
I did the carnivore diet for all of January. I don't know if I'm gonna keep eating like this.
I'll tell you what's bad about it first, diarrhea. It's rough. And eating only steak gets boring.
It's kind of interesting that he's so anti-vegan, especially given the fact that he actually hosted the debate between James Wilks and Chris Kresser.
You admit that a tablespoon of peanut butter is 4 grams, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And what is 4 times 5?
20.
So 5 plus 5 is, Chris?
10.
Plus 20 from the peanut butter is?
30.
Why are you comparing 24 grams to 30 grams? Why didn't you say 4 tablespoons of peanut butter? Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Got it wrong again. Can we get slide 20, slide 22, slide 46, 51? First of all, B12 is an argument, smash that. Protein is the next argument. I've just smashed the protein quantity argument, and now we'll get into the quality. All of the statements that I made in the film were true, and you said that they were patently false, and you were wrong. 107, slide 107. Do you honestly feel qualified to read even a single paper? Yeah.
I don't know the details.
But you don't know how to read a forest plot. I'm sorry. It's almost like comedy.
Another critic of the vegan diet that I really can't imagine training with any vegans anytime soon is Dr. Poole Saladino.
So much of what we're looking at here with meat, it's been wrongly vilified. You're making these claims that meat is going to increase the risk of breast cancer or colon cancer. This is completely false and unfounded. Meat and animal foods are the most nutrient-rich foods on the planet that humans have been eating throughout our evolution.
This approach has no formal basis in any scientific literature, but it's gained a massive amount of traction over the last year or two, thanks at least partly due to the contributions of Sean Baker. And if you're looking at him going, wow, this guy's a massive meathead. Yes, he's a huge advocate of animal-based foods. Funnily enough, a couple of years ago, after spending 1 year on the carnivore diet, he partially published his blood work on the internet, and to no surprise, a number of key health indicators were off the charts. Even meat-eating coaches are starting to realize how crazy these anti-vegan positions are starting to become.
The zealots of carnivore are some of the most critically thinking, devoid people I have ever had the displeasure of coming across. Keto zealots, low-carb zealots, clean-eating zealots, alkaline diet, just I could go on and on.
But anyway, the point of this video is to say that, yeah, there are still some crazy diets like the carnivore keto diet in rotation in our society, but it's now a rarity to see online fitness gurus outright diss the benefits of a whole food plant-based diet. Before, because of the TV commercials and the meat and dairy funded studies that got published in our media, it was common for people to genuinely think we needed animal protein to survive. And so because of that, people go, oh, you can't be a vegan athlete, where are you going to get your protein, where are you going to get your calcium? But you know, now times are changing, right? There's more vegan athletes, veganism's more widely received and acknowledged in the mainstream. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys, from rainy Hyde Park. I'll see you very soon.